Hello, everyone. My presentation explain how to monitoring neighbor devices information using Zabbix. Agenda. Introduction about me and about this project. Technical choice and problems. It explains the technology problem using in the project. Solution. How to solve the problem. Use case. Introduce use case of solution. Unresolved issue and plan for the future. Introduce unresolved problem of solution and plan for future. How to use. Introduce how to use the solution. Introduction. About me. My name is Takeshi Tanaka. I started working in IT field about 20 years ago. My job is design and managing a monitoring system using Zabbix, and product planning related to Zabbix in entity com solutions. About corporation. Entity com solutions was established in 1988 as the technical subsidiary of the Entity Communications Group. It is the first Zabbix premium partner in the world and has been provided Zabbix support service from the Japanese market since 2008. We provide Zabbix to many companies, communications, manufacturing, finance, government organization, and more. At the beginning, we provide a Japanese version is Zabbix 1.4. Currently, we provide Zabbix for large-scale environment enterprise systems. This project, motivation of the project. The currently IT system is a composite structure that combines the physical structure and logical structure such as virtualization and cloud services. The logical structure has a mean to visualize the system configuration, but physical structure has limited means of visualizing the system configuration. It's a big problem with large-scale cloud services and communication line services. Problem case. This is a case of grasping in influence of environment failure on the system and delaying the root case analysis of problem. It's our project development function to collect physical structure information using Zabbix was taken as a starting point to improve the problem. Technology choice and problems. Technology choice. The neighbor device information is managed in the data link layer. Manufacturer has their own neighbor discovery protocols. The more famous protocol is CDP. We chose LLDP because of versatility. Reason of choosing LLDP. LLDP is standardized and can be used to multi-vendor environment. Many network switch products are supported, and some other devices are also supported. Example, storage or security appliance and more. LLDP service for operating system is provided. Linux, Windows, and VMware ESXi. What is LLDP? Simply explain the logical structure of LLDP. LLDP standardized at IEEE in 2004. Periodically send LLDP packets with multicast. Information on the neighbor device can be read by SNMP. Problem in using LLDP with Zabbix. In LLDP MIB, OID change when link up, link down is done. This is standard behavior of LLDP MIB. Because of this specification, Zabbix SNMP monitoring function cannot collect LLDP information. This sample is OID of port 9 changes. OID structure of LLDP MIB. LLDP MIB is special structure OID. The OID of the LLDP MIB consists of time mark, local port number, and messaging service access point entry. Time mark is assigned the receive time of the LLDP packet. Local port number is assigned a fixed value of port number. MSAP entry is assigned the receive number of the LLDP packet. Solutions. Development of loadable module and templates. We have development of two functions that can read the structure of LLDP MIB. One, loadable module that reads the structure of LLDP MIB. Two, templates that can follow change in OID by automatically generation items using low-level discovery. Structure of monitoring. Loadable module and template processing as shown in the figure. By doing this, monitoring that follows the change of OID becomes possible. Monitoring items. The loadable module provides the ability to gather useful information from the LLDP MIB. The table is part of a whole, and it is the main items. Monitoring results. Zabbix lasted data tabs show the host name of the neighbor devices. The host name of this device that supports LLDP is displayed. No information displayed when device not supported LLDP or device is not connected. Example. This samples is a Cisco Catalyst L2 switches. First, firmware version and port name and port description displayed. Next, this sample is network attached storage running on Linux. Kernel version and interface name, MAC address, and more. Next, this sample is VMware ESXi. Build number, vSwitch name, and MAC address. It is where information that can be collected values depending on the neighbor devices. Additional function. This function overrides the item no information with the host macro. Value can also be written to port connected to devices that do not support LLDP. Compatibility tests. This function performs compatibility tests on the physical machines. This list is part of models that can be confirmed compatibility. Use case. I will show example of using this function. Network switch information management. It is an example of using this function to manage the wiring information of the network switch. In the conventional management method, one cable untagging to create management table. The system administrator maintains the information in the management tables. In order to improve such management methods, we developed two functions to visualize neighbor device information. Function 1, switch port map. It is function to draw port utilization status of the network switch and neighbor device information with Zabbix map. This function can generate a map automatically using the Zabbix API. Function 2, switch port management tables. This function automatically generated the port management table of the system from history data of Zabbix. Improvement result. When the device is connected, LLDP generated neighbor device information. Automatically collect and visualize LLDP information in Zabbix. System administrator browse LLDP information in Zabbix. The system administrator was released from manual work. Unresolved issue and plan for the future. Unresolved issue. 1. LLDP cannot hold past information. 2. Multi-connect devices are connected to one physical port. Plan of the future. 1. Support for CDP. 2. Support for LLDP MIB version 2. 3. Automatically rendering of network topology. How to use? License of the main part of this function is GPLv2. We are publishing loadable module and template on Zabbix Share. It is registered under the name of L2 Discovery Module for LLDP, as includes binary and templates and source code. If you are interested, please try use. My presentation will be over. Thank you.
Thank you. We would like to have some questions, and if translation is necessary, Kadai will give us the help. So, any questions from the audience or from the application? Application first.
Yes, we do a few. is there a function for automatically generating maps? Can I download the maps from Zabbix Share?
あれはシェアには入ってないです。お願いします。
No, the map generation is not possible. Still, it is the plan for the future.
将来的な
The map generation.
公開するかどうかですか。
将来的に作るか。
マップジェネレーション、スイッチのマップの話でいいんですかね。スイッチのマップはもうできていて、ネットワークマップは今作っている最中である。
So the map for the switches, it is already developed. Is it?
それはダウンロードはできないです。
It is not possible to download. And the auto generation for map, network map, it is the plan for the future.
Thank you. And the second question is which version of Zabbix I can use for that, or any recommendations?
This function is Zabbix 3.0 and 3.2, 3.4, and testing 4.0 alpha 9. 4.0 はこれから。これからなんですか。いや、検証。
The evaluation with Zabbix 4.0 is the plan. Maybe soon he will test with Zabbix 4.0.
Thank you. That's it from the community side.
Yes, Richards, please. We are kindly asking our assistants to give the microphone to Richards. Yeah, for the question. Thank you.
Hi. The loadable module for LLDP monitoring, has this been submitted to the Zabbix developers, and will this be included in the Zabbix out of the box in the future?
Sorry, Rich, you mean that
the loadable LLDP module that was mentioned, will this be included in Zabbix out of the box in the future?
Out of the box? You mean that Zabbix software itself has the loadable module? Or
yes.
Something like that? I'm not sure. So
has this been submitted to the Zabbix developers?
Someone from Zabbix?
Yeah, so, well, actually, loadable models are supposed to, this is a way how to, someone else can kind of contribute and, to Zabbix, yeah. So if it's developed by our partners, so let it be developed by our partners. But obviously, yes, of course, we may include it possibly if it's okay. So, well, I don't mind. But actually, I want to point to one thing. Yes. Here is not, there is no auto generation of maps, but if we go, I don't know if it's possible to go to previous slide with the network switch, yeah? With the network switch. So actually, yeah, so this is quite impressive because it basically is auto-generated. So you can see kind of a physical view of the switch with all up-to-date information, with the status of the switches, with the bandwidth data, and so on and so forth. So this is automatically generated. And I think this is kind of the next step to extend it even further, is to have a kind of higher level view when you could see a map, auto-generated map. That would be an impressive solution, I would say. Yeah.
Yes, Wolfgang. Just a second.
Thank you. Just to be clear, did I understand right that actually this map is auto-created, but the tools to do the auto-creation are not part of what's uploaded to Zabbix Share? Or is it map built manually? I just want to be clear on this. Thank you.
This map is created by different software. This is the entities proprietary software. And on the Zabbix map, I think it is a screen, and use URL on the cell and show the different software's web interface. Yeah. And that software it is created. This map is to use Zabbix API and get information from Zabbix and create this map and show the web, show this the map on the web interface.
A small meeting.
Hi. Arigato.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, thank you for perfect presentation, very interesting. My question is about reaction time. How fast after configuration was changed physically, these changes reflected in Zabbix? Thank you.
Sorry for the delay. The LLDP is configured on the network switch, network devices. And he said that it is default is 30 seconds for the LLDP. Is configured by on the network switches. And on the Zabbix configuration, the low level discovery is 10 minutes, every 10 minutes. But it is a configuration on the template. It is possible to change the configuration.
Okay, thank you very much for the questions. You can definitely ask more questions during the coffee break. Thank you very much.
Thank you.